Oh yeah, you go ahead.
I'm gonna keep it real, man. I don't want to get too far without saying this. I'm just being honest. I know some people are gonna be like, "Oh, this might be an overreaction." Blah blah blah. No, patterns happen. This is not a Super Bowl winning team. I'm being honest though.
That's
The defense is too atrocious. We've never seen a defense win a Super Bowl
that's true.
We've never seen it.
I don't remember our defense being this bad.
I would have to think. Not us, no.
Never.
The 12 defense is not great. The 12 defense is bend but don't break. Because you think about it, they got down to the 1 yard line. Yes, that's true. We're not bend but don't.
We just break.
We just break.
And they had Jameis Winston shaking off. He hasn't started in like 2 years.
And it's not just
bad.
It's not just the defense. The defense historically, you cannot win when it's bad in the playoffs with a defense this bad. Too many, and we spoke about it last time. You can't beat the Chiefs making those horrible mistakes.
Yeah,
you can't even beat the bad team now.
Know what I want to do? We got to call out Monkinen about these weird college schemes. Yo, Kolar was lined up under the center for a tush push when we have Pat Ricard and Derrick Henry, the leading rusher in the NFL.
And Kolar got a holding on a kickoff return like in the next quarter.
You can't beat Andy Reid like this. You can't.
That's true.
I said this to Rich.
It's like Bill Belichick. You can't beat him like that.
I think we the first team in NFL history that had their third tight end line up under the center, bro.
Yo, crazy.
Listen,
for a pivotal 4th and 1.
I do not support Todd Monken. I do not. I'm not a fan of Todd Monken, bro. He calls cute, silly plays in the most unnecessary times. I really do believe that him coming from Georgia these past couple of years, he doesn't know what it's like to be in close games. He doesn't know what it's like to play from behind. He used to blowing people out. That's why as soon as the run gets a little bit of pushback, he just wants to throw.
Scrap that thing.
He think, I'm back in Georgia. Let's throw 800 times.
He's down 3 points, bro. We had
11 total rushes with him.
I don't support Todd Monken.
And in those 11 rushes, he had over 70 yards.
And a touchdown.
And he almost. I don't want to say. I don't want to say it this
bro?
way. He because I had a more harsh way to say it, but he put somebody out of commission. Derrick Henry, right when we kept saying, "Why are you not running it?" The next play, put somebody out of
7 yards,
commission.
whole shoulder to the dome.
The fact that dude was wearing the Guardian cap.
That's what I said. That's the first thing I said.
Still got his bell rung like that.
You know,
Derrick Henry is like
different
forward focus.
But you gotta think that was a DB. That's a DB's nightmare. Him coming down with a full head of steam. You got to make the solo tackle.
But that's a linebacker, right? I thought he was a linebacker.
Was he?
The first thing I thought when that happened was Tua said, "See." Because Tua talking about Lowe's, like, I'm not wearing the Guardian cap. He said it don't even
personal
matter,
choice.
It really don't. Like the amount of force coming at you like that, it's not going to matter.
What it seems like it helps more is like the linemen who
constantly
constantly smacking heads at closer range.
Anybody
else, it really don't matter, yo.
When he hit that linebacker, the first thing I thought was, and Anthony Edwards said he could tackle this dude. Yeah. That was the first thing.
I already said he was barbecue chicken if that happened.
You would have lost
Anthony
your life.
Edwards, you end up just like that if you try that,
life playing with Derrick Henry, bro.
And prayers up for his health, but you could end up like that if
they'd
you
have been scraping him off the ground.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he'd have been cooked
It's a Mack truck coming down the middle of the field, bro.
Special teams.
Yeah,
non-existent.
Historically bad again.
Nothing special.
And then we got supposed to be a special teams guy.
And the thing that was getting me, it was a couple of the kickoffs that was in the end zone. Why are you taking it out? We not gonna get to the 30
because the coverage has been
30
bad.
Anyway.
Punt and kickoff. The whole season has been
bro.
bad.
Really bad.
It's down. All right,
it's like we gave up on that. Honestly, we
the only team that allows onside kick recoveries. I mean, like, and then they start saying, "Oh, it happens." I heard them speak about the special teams coach. Well, we got it right on the second time, but we got to get it right. Clearly, yes, you don't want to get it wrong at all.
Yeah,
and it's like, it's you could say coincidence, but it's like, dog, you're the only team, and that's supposed to be Harbaugh's specialty.
Yeah,
and my boy Tuck.
Come on, man.
Tuck.
Oh, man. Hey, my coworker brought up a very interesting fact about Tucker.
No, they said outside of 50 yards, he's like 3-10 since last year or something like that.
When we were losing all of those games, when we lost those first 2 games early on in the season, everybody's having their meltdown. My coworker was like, you need to think about when Justin Tucker's misses happen, because that is the turning point. People will often think it's like a bad offensive play or the defense gave up a third down. It's a missed Tucker kick that could have gave you some separation that you miss, and now the other team has good field position, and they run with that. And I'm just like, you
happened
got to
to-
draft his
Hey,
replacement
fellas,
now.
that happened
What was I
today.
saying this whole game? I said this the entire game. Every time they get to about wrestling midfield between like 50 and the 40, I said I hate this field position for the Ravens.
We just start doing weird
It's
stuff.
the Tucker thing, and then Monken gets weird.
Yeah, we
this
start
happened in
doing
the
weird
AFC Championship
I don't
last
support
game.
Todd Monkey.
So
like random jet sweeps to Zay
Weird.
Flowers and
They
stuff.
don't
Like,
get enough
bro, you
yards.
have
Or
Derrick Henry.
what about right after the Kolar play? We ended up getting the first down. First play we run, I think we on like either the 10 or 15-yard line, is a shuttle pass to Likely in the middle of the field.
A shovel pass to
Yeah,
Likely.
it was like he was in the backfield. Yeah, that was another
He
weird
made a couple
play.
guys miss,
Yeah,
but it
but
would have
it's-
been a trash play if it was somebody else.
Like,
I
that's
remember
weird,
The
bro.
play is dumb, bro.
Yeah,
It's first
he
down.
called dumb
That's
plays.
college
He does.
football.
It's
plays.
third down. I
just
think it was
watched
third
Navy
quarter
play
with like 5
yesterday.
minutes left. There was no reason for that play.
And you want to know how I
Wild
know
out.
it's a real problem? Because I was calling it out last year. That's how they lost a majority of the game, all the games, I think, last year, was something at midfield and doing something stupid. Why, look at every game they lost last year.
We only lose.
It was a play
that
right
way.
there.
We
It's literally the
lose
only way, dog.
in the way when we beat ourselves. Those teams don't be better
Yeah,
than
no, our
us.
team hasn't like kicked our butts in a long time.
It's been a super
we have not had
long
our
time.
long. We haven't had our butts kicked in a long
That's
time.
a problem, man.
The Ravens would have been on thin ice last week if Marlon Humphrey didn't make two amazing plays.
Yeah.
That's the real.
And Mike Evans didn't get hurt. And so I'm sitting here as I think about the Ravens defense. I'm like, damn,
We've been sketchy all
we've been
season.
sketchy at every level. Like the
All
linebacker play has been
season.
sketchy. The last 2 weeks, the run defense has collapsed. The secondary has never been good. And it's like today, it was like I tweeted it at like around the middle of the fourth quarter, and I was like, Kyle's gonna have to win this game. Like, he's the only person that can make a
He
play.
almost
And I
did.
really,
The
I ain't
literally
gonna lie.
He
we
almost
gotta-
did.
And an interception.
But Marlon was the guy last week who, you know, kind of turned the game around. But it's
Whole
like,
tide
as a
changed once he
unit,
got
the
that first
defense
pick.
is not clicking, man.